We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Last firm returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with GCT, Gigacloud Technologies Inc. And this stock had an explosive move on Friday. Today it's pulling downwards. A lot are speculating that it's not over. And it wasn't the only stock falling. The overall market and the SPY fell as well. And our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 7:05 a.m. And from that moment forward, put options went up after the bell 200% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, and you can now become part of it as well. And here we are with GCT. Now, it needs to hold support to actually have some strength, right? This is a recent IPO and things are actually very speculative and hyped up right now. Now, we're going to break down what's going on with this chart, what 42 vision is showing, our inflow versus outflow indicator. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs from last week and so far this week. And even though they're not guaranteed to be this way every single day, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. The home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave jumps of 20% plus. They turned out to be phenomenal, turning out to be home runs. And this is when we caught them. We caught SMMT sitting sideways in the pre-market. It was under the outflows of the midpoint. Inflows got crossed. They went up. Full strength here. Got that bull indicator and full strength on 42 vision. Highest point of 25% plus. The other one was SVRV. It crossed the inflows, sat sideways, held above it, got that bull indicator and full strength, jumping up a highest point of 20% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with GCT, Gigacloud Technology Inc. And the stock, as I stated earlier in the video, was pulling down lower for most of the day. It wasn't the only stock. The overall market experienced such pullback, but this is pulling back really fast and nearly almost 50% down from the highs, right? So we need to break it all down here. I'm going to share with you guys what 42 vision is showing. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, we are going to use our inflow versus outflow indicator, which allows us to have that extra edge and clarity over the volatility and charts. So here we are with GCT, and right now it's under a bear indicator since way up here at $49. Things rejected right around that area. You could see it kind of turned into a resistance when it brought itself back up, pulled right back down, and here we are to retest the lows of the day. Will we break through it or go back higher? Now, we do not see the inflow versus outflow on bigger time frames just yet, because this just IPO'd recently and it just started charting here. So there's not enough information to show us based off the 30-minute or even the 4-hour what's going on the inflow versus outflow. And as you could see it here, it is still in the process of pulling back. No bear indicator in the bigger time frames, but so far the 30-minute, it popped up. And if we look at the 15-minute, you could see that it's under a bear indicator right around the same area, $49. It rejected right around 47. And here's our inflow versus outflow as it's picking up today. So today in the pre-market, it was slightly above it and it was sitting sideways. And the moment things rejected right up here, the outflow started to pick up. And then they crossed shortly after, right before that bear indicator. And from that moment forward, all this move to the downside and this whole entire move to the downside as an extra layer of confirmation with that bear indicator, full transition from bright green to the dip area of white with red borders, and outflows picked up, guys. We had multiple confirmations on 42 vision and the inflow versus outflow based off the 15-minute. And if I even pull up the 5-minute, you could see it here in much more detail, how it actually crossed, got that bear indicator pretty early on in the day, way back up here at $54. Within the volatility, try to come back up and rejected right there at the midpoint, and outflows dominated from that point at 52 all the way down towards $30. Now, it did a complete shift here, and on the 5-minute, it got a bull indicator, but slightly below it now, and we got a bear indicator pretty quickly towards the end of the day. So this was just volatility here, but a complete shift from the dip area to the rip area on the 5-minute. And this is where 42 vision and these inflow versus outflow indicators, as we see here on the screen, allow us to have that edge, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, long-term trader, and whatever time frame it is that you feel most comfortable trading on or executing to find an opportunity. So here we are on the 15-minute right there. Once it crossed, you could see that inflow picking up, and that's when things picked up right around here at $36, $37, and they went all the way back up towards $47, nearly a 20% plus move. But from the dip to the rip, almost a 30% plus move, right? So here we are on the 15-minute, crossing right back in the aftermarket hours. As I'm doing this video, it continues to pull down lower, and it's trying to fight and bounce around $32, $31. Now the low of the day was $31.50. If that gets broken through, the next support is down here at $25.30, where it double bottom and actually took off on Friday. Super important to keep that number in mind. Those are the levels I'm watching to the downside, and to the upside, I want to see this actually bring itself back up, cross above those midpoints so that the inflows start to dominate again. That's the main thing I'm watching here on inflow versus outflow, and for this to break above the resistance of $48, and in between that, $45 is another midpoint to watch to the upside. If both of those get crossed and this bear indicator gets canceled and we get a bull indicator in the process and it bounces back up with strength and those inflows start to pick up, I'm going to be watching for the next resistance up here at $54. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, how you feel about this one, because right now things are very volatile. Some are even speculating this could be the next home run that's going to multiply by 10x, 20x from these levels, or is it just going to all fade away? That's the big question right now. I look forward to seeing what your thoughts are. What's your DD on this so far? All I know, it's an IPO, and a lot of IPOs have been hyped up recently, and they've been going to astronomical levels, but we're going to be watching here the inflow versus outflow on the 15-minute. Hopefully by tomorrow or sometime this week, the 30-minute starts to pick up some readings here, because this just recently started charting and IPOing, so there's no information. But we do have this bear indicator that popped up here since $50, and it rejected as it tried coming back up. So that's why those levels will be key to the upside. I'm going to be watching those inflows on the 15-minute, and I'm going to be watching this 30-minute as well if it cancels out that bear indicator and gets a bull indicator on the process back up, guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.